Hey, what up, guys? G Fragrance here, and today, guys, I got 10 fragrances that are extremely affordable and it's gonna have you smell fantastic. These 10 fragrances, guys, are gonna pull compliment, gonna have you smell absolutely amazing, and these fragrances are just straight up freaking bangers. Now, for the first fragrance, I'm gonna start off with this video. We're gonna go into the house of Fragrance World, and I have here is Starman. And Starman Nebula to me, man, it is a very nice, boozy, sexy fragrance that I feel like it just pulls compliment pretty much for the fall and wintertime situation. If you're an individual, you love that black leather jacket and you love that boozy freaking vibe to elevate your game, then Starman Nebula is going to get the job done. Now I do know this fragrance pretty much is I don't know if it's discontinued. I rarely see it online anymore. But if you do see it available, guys, I highly recommend you guys to check this fragrance out. It's affordable and it smells absolutely fantastic. Now, moving on to the next fragrance here, we have here that from the fragrance of, from the house of Latafa, we have is Assad. And Assad, guys, if you do love that Dior Sauvage DNA, that's pretty much what this fragrance pretty much brings to the table. It is sexy, it is warm, it is cozy, it is spicy, it is woody, it is absolutely freaking amazing. So for $30, you can smell fantastic. You don't have to spend $230 to elevate your game. Get this bad boy right here and let it work its magic. Now, moving on to the next fragrance. Now, this is gonna be from the house of, I believe this is French Avenue, right? And this is Rafe Spectre. All right. Now, I love this fragrance so much because it smells very similar to that fragrance from the house of by Killian. I forgot the name of it. By Killian Black Phantom, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Black Phantom is an awesome fragrance, right? From my experience, it doesn't have as good as a performance, right? Now, this fragrance right here smells very similar. I won't say 100% of Black Phantom, but I will say about 80 to 90%. But the performance is pretty much top notch. All right. Good longevity, good performance all around. And it's going to have you smell fantastic. So, if you love that chocolatey, honey, creamy type of a vibe, coffee note in your fragrances, and that fragrance is a fragrance you guys should definitely check out. Now, I'm gonna stick to the same fragrance from the same house, pretty much the same house, but for this fragrance, we're gonna go with Ghost Spectre, right? And no, this is this one's Ghost Spectre, and this is Wraith. So this one is Wraith Spectre, and then this is Ghost Spectre. Now this one right here in particular, if you guys been watching my videos from when I first started making my YouTube channel, there was a fragrance I used to love to advertise, and that was Nishane Annie. It's from the house of Nishane, and that fragrance to me is one of the best vanilla gourmand fragrances on the market. Now, for an affordable price, you can get Ghost Spectre and smell very similar to that Nishane Annie. All right, and elevate your game. Good performance, good longevity, good projection. You're gonna get noticed. The lady's gonna love this scent DNA, and you're gonna get some nice, sexy compliments. So make sure you check out this sexy piece of a fragrance right there. Now, another fragrance is, and this is from the house of Zamaya. All right, and this is, I believe, Sheriff Blend, and this is supposed to be a very similar DNA to Angel. Oh my god, it smells so good. But this should be a DNA very similar to Angel Share from the House of by Killian. And that fragrance is about $210. Now the fragrance smells phenomenal. All right. It's a nice boozy, licorice, delicious, mouth-watering, creamy, oh my god, type of a vibe, man. You love sweet fragrances, you love boozy fragrances, you love sweet fragrances, you love that cinnamon. Boys, that pretty much what Angel Share brings to the table. Now, this fragrance is somewhat of a clone to that fragrance, but to me, I feel like this fragrance tends to be a little more delicious and a little more sweeter than the original Angel Share, but it still smells absolutely phenomenal. So if you're looking for something for the fall and winter time situation, potentially a fall in the future because we're already in the winter time, then this fragrance is a good fragrance to pick up. And as a bonus, it is affordable. Now, moving on to the next fragrance in this list. And this is, I believe this is also from French Avenue. Man, French Avenue definitely got some bangers right that they're bringing out. Now, this is Liquid Brun, right? And this fragrance right here is pretty much a clone to Parfums de Marly Altair, if I'm not mistaken. And that's, I believe, a 2024, 2020 release. And that fragrance is a very good fragrance, a vanilla, creamy type of a fragrance for those individuals who love vanilla fragrances. And that fragrance just absolutely amazing. Performance, longevity, scent profile, it is to die freaking for. Now, like this video mentioned, this fragrance list is affordable. So I'm gonna have you smell amazing for cheap. And Liquid brand is the way to go. This fragrance is amazing. All right, moving on to the next fragrance on this list. We're gonna go right into the house of Afnan, and we have here, I believe this is Supremacy Collector's Edition, and this is supposed to be, in my understanding, a clone to Creed Aventus. All right, and despite this fragrance does not smell as close to Creed Aventus, it does have some nice pineapple vibe that smells phenomenal. It's juicy, it is refreshing, and it's a compliment freaking puller. So if you guys looking to get ready for the spring and summertime, guys, you gotta really check out this delicious, fruity, juicy pineapple of a fragrance. Now, this next fragrance is from Rasasi, and this is Hawas for him Black. Now, this is very similar to the last fragrance I just mentioned, Supremacy Collector's Edition. But the main difference between these two, to my nose, is that this one has more of an earthy vibe. All right, so this gonna fall more into that Nishane Hashivak, if y'all remember, is a pineapple oak moss type of a combo, and that's pretty much what this fragrance brings to the table. And I'm telling you guys, it is phenomenal. Now, if you guys are not familiar with how Wise fragrances from the house of Rasasi, as a bonus, when you purchase these cheap, affordable fragrances, their performance, I'm telling you, is just straight up beast mode projectors. All right. So if you're looking to elevate your game, check this bad boy right. Now, for the next and last fragrance we have here is Sunset Swim, and this is supposed to be a clone to Louis Vuitton, I believe. I was gonna say Adult Swim. No, I forgot the name of the fragrance from Louis Vuitton, but this is definitely a clone for one of their fragrance. And this fragrance is pretty much is a nice aquatic citrus lemony type of a fragrance. Smells really good. Good for the spring, summertime situation. You guys love that type of vibe. So if you're an individual who love that fruity, aquatic citrus, you love that lemon in your fragrance, and this is a fragrance you easily pick up for the spring and summertime situation. And boys, this fragrance also pulls compliments. So I'm telling you right now, guys, save yourself some money. Check out these 10 fragrances that I listed for you guys, because I'm looking for you guys to smell your very best. All right. So make sure you elevate your game. So make sure you elevate your game with these top 10 fragrances I just provided you. If you guys are curious to know what are the 10 fragrances that I'm currently enjoying, check this video right here as your boy provide you with those bangers. See you on the next video.